Adjustment of the City of Elizabeth is now called to order. This meeting of the Zoning Board of Adjustment of the City of Elizabeth convened this Thursday, the 9th day of February 2012, has been duly advertised in accordance with the provisions of the Open Public Meetings Act. As a regular meeting notice of said meeting was published in the Star Ledger on January 27, 2012, and the notices of the cases to be heard were also published in the Star Ledger at least 10 days before today. Madam Secretary, would you please call the roll?
Commissioner Gonzalez?
Here.
Commissioner Castro?
Here.
Vice Chairman Pablo?
Here.
Commissioner Edie? Here. Commissioner Galvez?
Here.
Chairman Nunes?
Here. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And Ms. Commissioner Fernandez, if you have.
Is there a motion to approve or to deny the minutes of the regular meeting?
So moved.
Is there a second? I'll second that. Moved by Commissioner Castro, seconded by Commissioner Cobb. All in favor?
Aye.
We'll begin with resolutions Z 18-11, 1090 Mary Street, Jefferson Park Daycare Center. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Motion by Commissioner Castro. Do I have a second?
Second.
Madam Secretary, roll call.
Vice Chairman Pablo?
Aye.
Commissioner Edie? Commissioner Castro?
Aye.
Next resolution is Z 17-11, 548 Trumbull Street, Donald Gray Highway Service LLC. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Moved by Commissioner Castro. Do I have a second?
Mr. Chairman, if I may, I understand there's a letter from the attorney to pull this application tonight. Would that also include pulling? How do we run the resolution if the applicant's coming back?
I'll let our attorney take that.
I believe the answer to that is that they have asked for relief from one of the conditions in the board's approval. So the board has already made a decision approving the application with that condition included. So all you're doing tonight is adopting the resolution that's the formal embodiment of the decision you've already made. You need to adopt the resolution, then the decision's been made, and then they will come back and ask for relief from the condition in the approval. So we have to do both steps. We have to adopt the resolution, then you have to come back and ask for relief.
Okay, thank you.
I believe we were at, do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Cobb.
Full motion.
Commissioner Castro.
Thank you. Commissioner Castro?
Aye.
Commissioner Edie? Commissioner Pablo?
Aye.
Chairman Nunes?
Aye.
The next item on the agenda is the adoption adoption of the resolution in the matter of B&M Properties LLC, application number Z0907. You may recall that this is a resolution that was on the agenda for last month. Some questions were raised about some of the language in the resolution. A new resolution was prepared by Sherry Siegelbaum and forwarded to the board secretary by way of January 19, 2012. And with that's all that's been circulated. The essential difference from the resolution you had last month and the one you have this month is that the new resolution properly clarifies that at the time of the preliminary approval, the owner, while the applicant was Navajo Developers LLC, in the period of time in between the preliminary and the final, the property was sold to B&M Properties LLC. This new resolution explains now that at the time of the approval that you just gave, B&M Properties LLC was the owner of the property and property of the applicant. It's basically, you're just correcting the ownership history.
And Mr. Chairman, I make a motion to approve that.
Mr. Chairman, let me make some comments about this resolution. Just to clarify my comments in the last meeting, I spoke with Mr. Andre regarding the issues involving the language of the resolution that was drafted and presented to the board in January. We had a very long and friendly conversation, and I also spoke with our attorney in different occasions today, and now that the language has been corrected to reflect with accuracy what transpired between the sale of this property between now and B&M Properties, I do not have any further issue. So since Commissioner Coppa moved for a motion to approve this resolution, I will second his motion.
Thank you, Commissioner Castro. Vice Chairman Coppa. Madam Secretary, roll call.
Commissioner Galvez.
Aye.
Commissioner Papa.
Aye.
Commissioner Mendez.
Aye.
I'm sorry, Chairman.
The first matter before the board this evening will be a final site plan for Z1611, 233, 239 Florida Street. Mr. Mel Acosta.
Good evening, Mr. Chairman, Commissioners. I'm Obi Sanchez on behalf of the applicant. I received a report from our consultant at agree and stated that we had all the additions of the preliminary plan, which is our test that.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Just before a second, sorry, Mr. Galvin, I just want to make sure that was correct, Mr. Sanchez is.
Yes, it's correct.
Okay.
They have that old condition.
Okay. Thank you very much. I'll second the motion.
Commissioner Galvez.
Aye.
Commissioner Eby. Commissioner Castro.
Aye.
Commissioner Gonzalez.
I wasn't here last meeting. Am I allowed to vote on this? Then abstain.
Vice Chairman Papa.
Aye.
Chairman Mendez.
Aye. Thank you. Congratulations. Application number Z1711, 548 Trumbull Street, Donald Ray Highway Service LLC. There's a request for the board to adjourn the application to be heard until the next meeting of the zoning board. That's Z1711. Before we start with our first application, I just would like to have our camera person just identify himself and let us know exactly where the recordings of these meetings will be.
My name is Richard Long, and the meeting will be available at YouTube.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you, sir.
Richard Long, youtube.com/Elizabeth Report.
Thank you. First matter before the board tonight will be Z0112, 190 Keats Avenue, Linda Lee Kelly.
Approximately 1939.
And about 20 years ago, you purchased the property from your mother, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
And she retained the right to stay in the property?
Yes,
And she lived in the property until her death about 5 years ago, correct?
that is correct.
Now, is your intention to stay in Elizabeth once you retire?
Yes, that's my intention.
And continue living in the house as long as you can?
As long as I can.
We are proposing a two-story addition to the rear of the house, correct?
Yes,
And this, and also a covered portico in front?
yes,
And you're also intending to rebuild the existing garage?
yes.
Now, can you tell the board why you want to make these improvements to the property?
Well, I only have a bathroom on the second floor. And I've had knee surgery on one knee, and they tell me I need surgery on my other knee. And it's getting difficult going up and down the steps. So I'd like to have a bathroom on the first floor so that I can avoid those steps.
Now, you told me that when your mom was getting older and perhaps ill at the end of her life, that not having a bathroom on the first floor was a problem.
Oh, it was a terrible problem because she did become bedridden even. And if we had had a bathroom on the first floor, I could have had, well, not now, with the addition, there would be a smaller room inside. So that God forbid I have to have surgery in my knee. I'll be able to use that area, the bathroom there, and then the kitchen, the same floor. So it really became very apparent when she was ill that not having those things is a real problem. It affected, I'm sure, her quality of life because it would be a real problem because it really affected her quality of life. She couldn't leave the second floor of the house. She had to stay up there because there was no facility downstairs and there was no way that she could get up and down those steps. So with that in mind and knowing that we all get older and I intend upon staying in that house for as long as I can, having a bathroom on the first floor would be a real addition to my quality of life in the future.
Now, the addition that's being proposed is provided for a more area, correct?
Yes,
The full bath on the first floor?
yes,
And the deck.
yes, which, as I say, can possibly be used if I became ill or something like that.
Now, second, proposing an addition that would provide for a larger bathroom and some closet space.
Yes, that is correct.
And you told me that bringing out more real place for storage is only in that area of property.
That is correct. The closets, as you know, in these older homes are quite small. And what happens is I have to put my clothes up in the attic, which means that I have to walk up another flight of steps to get to my jackets and my clothes.
And you're also proposing that area in the back.
Yes,
And why do you need to rebuild the garage?
it's in terrible shape.
Is it there?
Well, I would say it's going to fall down or anything like that in the immediate future, but it needs to be repaired.
And what are those that is to keep out the weather and everything outdoor?
Yes,
And portico doesn't extend beyond the original landing that's there.
no,
You know, should the board approve this application, would you start making these modifications immediately?
yes, I anticipate in the spring.
I don't think we're going to do this, Mr. Chairman.
Does anyone have any questions for Ms. Kelly? Commissioner?
Call the architect. This guy does not see it.
Would you state your name, spell your name, and give your address?
Sure. Jose, J-O-S-E, Gennaro, G-E-N-N-A-R-O, and I'm at 193 New York Avenue in Newark, New Jersey.
Mr. Chairman, Mr. Gennaro has testified before this board as a licensed architect, planner, as well known throughout many years before Cal, as
Sorry, you have to license planner, or you to move.
He's testified in the past before this board as well licensed planner, architect, who's appeared in many localities in the area. In this capacity, requesting the accepted as architect planner.
This board is satisfied.
Thank you. Now, Mr. Chair, your site plan is
Yes, sir.
and could you describe the proposed site?
Okay, we are in an R1, single residential zone, and the entire block, this is all mostly single-family homes, the same character of the home that we're working on.
And would you describe the actual site in question, single-family house?
Sure, it's a single-family house. It's a two-story single-family home. Okay, and we have, it's approximately 1,600 square feet area. The first floor, residents have a dining room, a living room, a very small kitchen, and a small room behind the living room. The room where it's painted.
There are no separate facilities.
No bathroom on the first floor.
Now, describe the proposed
What we're doing for the development, we have presently the rear, that's like the U shape. We're filling in the void, the U, and going about 6.5 feet beyond that to square the back of the house off and gain more space for the kitchen and to make that then a usable room and to add that full bathroom. The second floor
staying within the same footprint, we are expanding the existing bathroom to be able to have a tub and a shower, stand-up shower. And we're also increasing one of the tiny closets for the front bedroom into a walk-in closet.
And is also going to be that area for the property?
Yes, there is. Okay.
We're also intending to rebuild and refurbish the existing garage.
Yeah, that's correct. It needs it.
Will that be the second floor that exists now?
Yes, it will.
We're also proposing a portico as part of the house.
Yes, because I think that it's missing in this home, and to me, it's a very important thing to have that shelter. Shelter. It's important to have a shelter area before you walk in, and a little portico. And it looks good in the house, and also it's a good thing to have.
Now, the portico that's being proposed is within the actual landing that exists there now.
Yes, it is.
We're not projecting any farther out in front of the property than the existing landing.
No, that's correct.
Are there some variances required for this application?
Yes, there are. And as it was mentioned before, there are pre-existing variances, such as the lot width. You want me to mention? Okay, we have the prevailing is 42 feet lot width, and we have 41.5. The lot frontage is 42 as well, and we have 41.5. Those are, we cannot change those. The prevailing front yard is 25 feet. And we're proposing 22.10, but that's only at the portico. The house, the main building is still at 25 feet, 25.1 actually. And then we have the right side, the prevailing is 4 feet, and we have 2.8. And we are, with the addition, we're going to carry the same 2.8. We're not encroaching any farther. And the final one, the left side, is prevailing is 11 feet. And we're proposing, and the existing is 8.2, and we also continue in the same 8.2.
So just to recap, we're essentially just going back distance without any way encroaching into the side yards.
That's correct.
We're not creating new variances.
No, the side yards are remaining.
All variances are existing, correct?
That's correct.
Now, should the board approve this application, in your opinion, are there any negative impacts concerning uses of the neighborhood?
No, I see no negative, and contrary, I think it's an improvement not only for the house and for the neighborhood. It goes along with the design of the other homes. We still have a very long rear yard with this addition, so I think it's a good project.
This application is consistent with the master plans of the ordinance?
Yes, it is.
You reviewed the report from our consultants in February 6, 2012.
Yes, I have. I don't think you're right. Yes, they comply.
Mr. Chairman,
Any questions, Chairman Papa?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Just one question. Is there any landscaping you disturbed in the building of this addition?
I don't think so. Disturbing any of the landscaping that exists there now.
No, I don't think so. We're actually trying not to go too far with the deck, so there's a tree there that we want to save.
Great, that's good. That's what I wanted to hear. Thank you.
Commissioners? Any questions? I have a question regarding, on page 2, there's a proposed basement in that's an additional extension of the existing basement?
Yes, it is, yes.
What do you plan, no rooms,
No,
nothing?
as far as I know, it's storage mostly, because we need it in this house.
Are there any members of the audience who wish to testify regarding the application? If so, please step forward one at a time and state your name and address for the record. Seeing none. Now going to working session. Commissioners.
Mr. Chairman,
Vice Chairman Cobb.
I think it's a good application. Given the fact that there are pre-existing variances, the improvements that the applicant wants to make minimal and would help improve her quality of life. I'm certainly in favor of this application.
Mr. Chairman, my comments, I think it's very straightforward. R1 zone, the applicant has continued to keep it as an R1, a one-family home. Variances, any and all additions actually are not creating any variances. I think it's sort of a no-brainer. I am also in favor of the application.
Commissioners? Any comments? Seeing none, do I have a motion?
So move.
Motion by Commissioner Castro.
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve by Commissioner Castro.
Second.
Second by Vice Chairman Cobb. Secretary.
Commissioner Eby? Commissioner Castro?
Aye.
Commissioner Gonzalez? Commissioner Galvez?
Aye.
Vice Chairman Papa?
Aye.
Chairman Smith?
Aye.
Thank you, Commissioner. Good evening.
Thank you very much.
Motion to adjourn.
Motion to